All right. Devoted Evolution. I think this deck looks really trim. It's sweet. We've got 4 of basically everything. Even Evolution and Chord of Calling. We've got Postmortem Lunge for the instant speeds. Devoted Druid shenanigans. Got a sweet toolbox of creatures in the sideboard. Relatively clean mana base. Apologies in advance to everybody watching live and on YouTube in the future. I have a little bit of the sniffles right now. I'm going to do my best to mute my mic whenever I need to sniffle or sneeze, but I might miss one or two. So sorry about that. Came into work sick today. My boss is a real taskmaster. So let's dive into a league here and play some matches. Usually I don't mind writing sideboard guides for deck lists for a $25 donation. That's with the stipulation that you're going to be okay with me sharing that sideboard guide publicly. If you want the sideboard guide that I'm writing for you to be something that you keep private, I'd probably look for 50 plus. Marty, thank you, Sub Santa. I appreciate the support. And green black is good. We've played standard zombies on stream a couple of times. You can find my current green black zombies list on my website. The deck of my choice. Thank you, Furious Squirrel. Seems pretty good. Seems reasonable. I love that this deck has a bunch of basic lands in it. What are your thoughts on the Mono Red Phoenix deck in Modern? I don't know. In my experience playing with and against it, it just seems worse than some of the other linear options that exist in the format. Yes, Marty. What would you like to add or bump? I live to serve. Sounds like something out of like a StarCraft game. I think that is something out of a StarCraft game. It sounds like a voice line out of a Blizzard game somewhere. You are not Drake Phoenix. Sounds good, Marty. My life for Ner'zhul. All right, so if we draw, we have 12 cards that kill them next turn. Chord of Calling, Eldritch Evolution, and Vizier of Remedies are all lethal next turn. I just want to see the Dancing Jester again. The Dancing Jester animation is so A+. Just like can't put into words how pleased I am with Streamlabs work on that. That was not one of my cards that's lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could technically be 6 too. I don't really need a second planes, right? No. So I'm going to play this Walking Ballista for 3 and shoot this and shoot this. Pass the turn here. Hey, ISB Pathfinder, thanks for the $10 tip. I appreciate it. Here's towards the Allies deck. Keep up the great work. Will do. Thanks for the support. So still have 12 live draws to kill them next turn. So this is a Phantasmal Image, so shooting this once will get rid of it. I can actually kill all 3 of these, which maybe is right. Sure. Now I'm probably killing these 3. Do I want to kill this? Yeah, I think so. So I'm dead on board here still, though. It doesn't do anything, right? Nope. Always the next card. Oh, bird jumps the rider. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sick. I want to blame being sick. Alright. That's the deck on the scoreboard. Like, almost certainly kill them there. Yeah, bird blocks. Good call. The Postmortem Lunges aren't very good because they don't actually have things that kill our combo creatures. It's going to bring in a smattering of things that like block and exile, I think, or like protect from Reflector Mage. And it was, in fact, the next cards. Like, we jump block and then we untap and combo them. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is just good as a 3/4 flyer. Just like blocks Mantis Rider. Is Magus good enough? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm never tutoring for this card. Like, I can't actually cast Maggots outside of Birds of Paradise. I gotta mulligan that. Magic. This 5 isn't very good, but it's definitely a keep. I guess I get to turn this into Devoted Druid, and then if I rip a Vizier, I kill them. So, like, okay. Dismember, sure. Sure. All right. Maybe because I have evolutions in my deck, I'm supposed to keep... the Postmortem Lunges in. I could see that being the case. I'm supposed to evolve this. It might be right to just, like, go get the other Shalai. It's a Linvala. Yeah, that could be right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. They're gonna, like, play Thorn Lieutenant or Reflector Mage and, like, make me hate all my choices, but... I think I'm just supposed to, like, not let myself sit here and get beat up. And we'll get Linvala because I already have Shalai in my hand. So I can have both out. Yeah, Magic Online's just not stream friendly. There wasn't a whole lot I could do this game, but I almost certainly would have won the first game with better play. But I just recognized I could have chump block and then taken another draw step. No, Godactique says I can't Chord for anything. Because Chord has X in its casting cost. Yeah, I have no mercy for Twitch chat tonight. Bye, Felicia. It's fine. Like, not good, but fine. Nah, people won't use those hotkeys for the same reason. They hate the auto tapper in Magic Arena. They just hate technology and don't want to use it to make their lives better. This matchup's probably not terrible. Six got a lot of tools to combo quickly. Yeah, I can't beat anything, so I'm not going to play around anything. Can you evolution a druid into Vizier and then lunge it back in combo? Yep. What's the bit per dollar ratio? 100 bits is $1. Yep. Deal. I'm just gonna hope they have nothing and they don't touch my stuff. If they have nothing and they make a mistake, we could win. I concede to Walking Ballista. I think this is a Walking Ballista and they just don't know how to pay for X, so they're going to undo here really quick and then repay it once they realize how their cards work. I don't even really want this Magus of the Moon in my deck. I want the Selfless Spirit. Fauna Shaman feels like it's going to be too slow. We don't want Magus because most of the time when we're evolutioning or courting, we want to just get the combo. I don't know. I hate Magus of the Moon. I think it's a garbage card. It doesn't... Getting Magus rather than getting combo pieces feels wrong in a deck like this. And like the fair matchups that you're hoping to screw with Magus, you'd rather they could like have lightning bolts and removal for it. Just like not a big fan of this card in general. Yeah, mid-range 3-color decks is basically where you'd be hoping to play it. Like Abzan, Grixis maybe, stuff like that. Mid-range decks without red removal, it's very good against, I suppose. Stands fine. Not bottom that. We're looking for a Devoted Druid here. If I don't draw Devoted Druid onto, I'm probably going to evolve the bird into it. Thanks, Nicole. Temple Garden here. I mean, Tron's not even very good in Standard. It's all the surrounding tools that give Tron absurd amounts of consistency that make it good in Modern. Just like a good generic piece of advice for anybody anywhere. If you ever open up a Twitch channel and like the person streaming isn't making the content you want to see at that given point, don't feel the need to like be some kind of like whiny, entitled millennial and announce to the world that you are dissatisfied with the free content that's currently on your screen. Instead, act like a reasonable, responsible adult and close the tab and open another one and go searching for somebody making content that you might be interested in. It's okay, really. Not every bit of content that's made on every channel is going to appeal to every person. It's just impossible for that to be the case. And like, it doesn't even happen with like my content here. Like the amount of time like somebody opens up the channel is like, oh, thank God you're on, Jeff. So-and-so other content producer that's making this free content is playing a deck or a format that I just hate. And it's just like, why did you feel the need to tell me that? What makes you think that I care about that? All right, so they're dead, right? They're actually dead. This is actually kind of sweet. If you're reasonable, you can't be millennial. That's not what I said. I said being whiny is a very millennial trait. Announcing something like that, in my experience, people that announce things like that, that's a very 20-something attitude. So now we get to like Postmortem Lunge this Shalai back into play. So like now they're dead. Because I have infinite mana and Shalai makes my team infinitely large. It's a sweet turn 4 kill. Oh God, I have to click 3 times every time I want to activate this. Holy shit, it is. Gang, God bless you, Tron player. You understand what's going on and are not going to make me click through this. You are a gentle person and a scholar. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. What's going on, Nox? This is all my Counter-Strike source StarCraft 2 APM from back in the day paying off. That's the actual real upside to playing the friendly leagues, is that people in friendly leagues concede way more often. They've got better things to do with their lives. Thanks for the sub, Nox. What was my race in SC2? I played Zerg, because I'm a scumbag. Is it keep? Nah, there's no way. I think any close hand that just, like, doesn't have a Devoted Druid in it, it's just, like, an easy mulligan. Edge Transit, thank you very much for the brand new Prime support. Welcome. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. Not looking for that. Remember, our combo is actually a 3-card combo, so I actually need, like, a Vizier or a payoff to kill them still. Perfect. All right. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed for turn 4 card. Lenny is confused. Thank you very much for the $10 tip. Get ready for wild dactyls with flash and other nonsense. What? Oh, this is the rapid hybridization deck, right? Yep, got it. You can prime sub through the Android mobile app. You cannot prime sub through the iOS mobile app. Yeah, if this one burns out fast, I might do another. Is that all modern and older sets? Should they print stamp bannables that are fine in standard? Yeah, I think that's fine, Nox. I think standard should always be what they focus on. Like, I think if you print something that you think is good for standard that happens to mess up modern, you just ban it in modern, just like are okay with that. So, do you have a dismember or are you dead? Do you have a dismember or are you dead? So you're dead? This gets all the creatures out of my deck, including Walking Ball, which kills you. God bless you, opponent. I appreciate you and all the clicking you have saved me from. Please? Please? Please don't make me do it. Thank you. Your pivotal mistake, opponent, was giving me a turn 3. This is modern. You can't give me a turn 3. What kind of psychopath gives their opponent a turn 3 in modern? What did we die to in match 1? I punted against humans. I punted game 1 to humans, and then game 2 I got pretty unlucky and mulliganed low. Valakut. Look at that, Chad. It's another race. Alright. If they don't have Lightning Bolt or Sweltering Suns, we have a turn 3 kill. Welcome to Modern. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm looking to grind another deck at MTGA. I'm realizing that's competitive. Love them both. Any recommendation on next deck? Well, I love blue-black pirates, but I'm a tempo degenerate, so like I'm extremely biased. How much interaction is in this deck? 0. This deck is 100% get up and go. I guess, does Walking Ballista count as interaction? Rude. So we're going to put counters on this to kill it, because that way Postmortem Lunge is lethal next turn. How incredibly rude. Opponent had the nerve to interact with us. Do you know what format you're playing, opponent? Do you understand that this is modern? And you chose to interact? Alright, Postmortem Lunge is lethal. Tilt. Alright, if they give me a turn 4 without interacting, they're dead. This is gonna kill my stuff. We're not supposed to play with each other, opponent. We're just supposed to maintain eye contact until one of us is done. Alright, Postmortem Lunge is still lethal here. Can Poppy get a lunge? 1 lunge, please. Alright, we're dead. GG, WP. 1 Selfless Spirit, please. From Fauna Shaman. Oh, Forge-Tender. Hello. Hello. Maybe 2 goats. Yeah, Modern's a very fast and brutal format. Yeah, I agree, Nox. This is a great casual format. It's one of the reasons why it's so successful. If I hit a second land, I can evolution into a druid. It's just, I feel like the upside's not high enough. Sand is also not particularly good. I really wish I could, like, check the bottom of my deck to validate that there wasn't a scry bug. Makes me feel bad, chat. This hand's almost certainly not good enough for this matchup. Happy birthday, drummer. Yo, dog. I heard you like Duskwatch Recruiter, so I got you a Duskwatch Recruiter with your Duskwatch Recruiter. Man, look at this sick tech. He's going to ramp us into Shalai here. This good clean live in. Tom with the sub gift. Thanks, Tom. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy the emoticons. I'm just supposed to pass here, right? Just chord for my thing at their end of turn and then untap and kill them if we draw the right thing. Yeah, but they can't scape shift me next turn, so like the hexproof doesn't really matter. The backside makes my creature spells cost 1 less generic mana cast. Alright, so they're dead if I draw a Vizier or a Tutor. Yeah, see, if I would have played Shalai here, Shalai would just be dead. Yay, magic! Yay, magic! Woo, magic! Magic the Gathering. Do 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 do. Jeff, this is modern. Play Faithless Looting in every deck. Thanks, Detroit. This deck is super degenerate. I really like how trim this deck is in terms of like combo killing. A wooden sword in this economy. Thanks for the 6 months, Digitech. Thank you. Thank you for saving me from the last few clicks. I appreciate you. Am I supposed to put in a Spellskate here? A Spellskate better than something else? It might be, right? Nah, I've got Selfless Spirit. Let's just run it back. Yeah, just like, there's no, like, I could maybe be like this value backup plan deck. It's just like, I'll get you dead. Just like 100% lean into the degeneracy. We mulligan to 5 that game, right? Hessian doesn't do anything. Bottom. Hey, would you look at that, chat? It's a turn 2 Devoted Druid. Twitch finally fixed it so I don't have to refresh the browser. Praise be to Bezo. Thank you, Fancy Penguin. I appreciate the support. Thrill Panda, thanks for the 3-month Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Hall of Bandit Warlord's really clunky and slow. And if they kill my Devoted Druid next turn, I could still potentially combo them the turn. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake here. So I should have fetched a second white source there. Because if I draw Shalai next turn, I can't actually kill them. And if I would have fetched a second white source, I could kill them with a Shalai. So that was a mistake. Yes, Rod. You have to let the Spellskite trigger resolve first, though. So, yeah, I punted this potentially. If I draw Shalai, I've punted. If I draw Duskwatch Recruiter, Chord of Calling, or Eldritch Evolution, I win the game. Drew Birds of Paradise. Yep. I was just assuming they were killing my Devoted Druid there like they did. We're dead to Scape Shift. We're not entirely dead to Primeval Titan. Standard, green, black, Elves, Democracy for Digital Drummer's birthday. Puts to the top. Nice, Frenzied Mage. Thanks for the support. I appreciate the ad farming. Remember, our next standard day will be Tuesday. All right. Oh, I guess because I played the bird, Eldritch Evolution is good enough, so I need Chord of Calling or Duskwatch Recruiter here, and they're dead. Oh, that's not true. They have a Wooded Foothills. Wooded Foothills means they're not dead, right? No, that's not true, White Seal. No, they're gonna crack the fetch and kill our thing. I'll make sure they understand that, but I assume that even though they're playing Valakut, they're gonna understand how that works. Yeah, you just hope that they're not paying attention. Good games, opponent. This deck seems fine, just like doing modern things, like ignoring people, hoping to do its thing, hoping to win the race. We have not played a dedicated combo possibility storm deck on stream. Yeah, Kiki Chord's super clunky. Just not linear enough, and the interaction that it plays isn't efficient enough. I feel like our average hand is better than this. It's a good draw. It means they're dead on 3. 0/0 interaction, dead on 3. Watery Grave. Watery Grave sounds like a card a dirty interactive Magic player plays. Yeah, I saw that on coverage. I played a little Possibility Storm on stream before. Nile Spell Bomb, sure. Interesting. Makes our Postmortem Lunge a little worse here. Sure. Hopefully they tap out for something irrelevant and die here. What? Did they bring Cabal Ritual into Modern when I wasn't looking? How long are we going for tonight? Probably not much longer. I'm still not 100% better, and I want to sleep tonight. I'm going to be live for my normal shift tomorrow morning. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bring in Spellskite and Selfless Spirit. I think. I guess. I have no idea what they're doing. They didn't show us any red cards. So like, I think just if there's some kind of weird Burrell combo deck, I think we just race them, right? This could be a Magus of the Moon matchup. They also had a basic swamp in play though, so like, there's really no telling exactly how many basics they're on. I did see the box topper cards. It's nice that Wizard of the Coast has finally realized they can print money. Redirect gifts to Spellskite. Technically illegal play. Technically legal plays. My favorite type of plays. Yeah, it looks like it's probably a Magus of the Moon matchup. Thanks for the host, Sean. Welcome to folks coming over from Sean Streamer, playing some Devoted Company now. Hope you had a good evening, Sean. It's just a Collective Brutality. It's actually, like, kind of okay for me, right? Because I have Devoted Druid. Well, there's probably a good chance they have another Doomblade in their hand. The deck list is called Devoted Evolution, right? Devoted Lunge, sure, yep. Yeah, there's no companies in this deck. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Beadell. So do I let this die or do I go get the land? I think I want to go get the land here. I could like put 2 counters on it so it's in the bin for a Postmortem Lunge later, but... that's rough. We're probably done here. Let me get Magus of the Moon in my deck. Actually, Selfless Spirit seems kind of bad. Scavenging Ooze seems fine. Yeah, so far, I don't know that this deck feels like it necessarily has the redundancy needed to play through a lot of interactions. And, like, we got outraced by by Primal Valakut Titan, but I guess we didn't straight get outraced by them. They had some interaction. It's like it was their Disruption plus a clock that killed us. This hand's not good enough. Just no second land. Let's just turn to... I'm gonna keep Postmortem Lunge on top here, in case they kill my thing. So, my opponent showed me Monastery Mentor in the last game, which throwing the last troll seems really bad at trying to grind through that. If they're on, like, a more dedicated control deck, we could possibly be okay, but... It's a good command, Nox. It's an A+ command. So, do I Magus them, or do I just put Devoted Druid into play? I think I'm just supposed to put Devoted Druid into play since I have the Postmortem Lunge. I can Google AI, Tefri. Are we pushing my Devoted Druid off a cliff? Bye, friend. Alright, so if I draw... If they tap out and I draw Vizier or Duskwatch, they die. Look, the crotch cam shuffle is just A+ content, okay? It's the A+ content you never realized you needed in your life, okay? Maybe at some point I'll hook up one of my other webcams so I can have like a shuffle cam that doesn't point directly at my crotch, but Discovery. Okay. It's the big deck shuffle, yep. Big shuffle energy, really. I mean, it's like technically better than Preordain, right? That was disappointing. I don't know. I think if you run good, something like this is probably fine, but I feel like just in relation to the other like proven, efficient combo decks that exist in Modern, this one leaves a little bit to be desired. Just like not quite consistent enough, not quite. Honestly, it's probably not the consistency that's the issue with this deck. It's the redundancy through disruption. I feel like we have enough tools to like get to our 3-card combo pretty consistently, but we don't have the consistency to what like Marty said, it's very close to a glass cannon. There's probably a reason why when these decks are played, they have some kind of mediocre beats backup plan, and I feel like the lack of a mediocre backup plan just did not feel good in this deck. Just these synergy decks tend to have low average card quality, and this definitely felt like that. You just weren't doing anything if you weren't comboing.